Joining us now with the Buffalo Bisons after making his debut. Daniel Norris joining us on Baseball Central on Sportsnet and the Sportsnet Radio Network. Daniel, congratulations on the victory yesterday. 6 innings, 2 hits, a walk, 10 Ks. Only had to throw 82 pitches to get all that.
Yeah, thanks. It was a lot of fun. It was good to just kind of get out there and get my feet wet. And, baseball is baseball, so anywhere you are, you just go out there and try and throw a strike,
Yeah, Daniel, first of all, I see you're a Johnson City boy. I grew up in Bristol, Virginia, which is not too far from you. I'm sure you didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's when you make it to the big leagues, small town boys can do it. Huh?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's right. But let me ask you about. I know you've only had one start in AAA. Are you already seeing the difference between AA hitters and AAA hitters?
There's definitely a difference. You can tell they have a good approach at the plate. Facing guys like Will Myers and Wilson Bedemet and Nick Franklin, guys like that. They know what their plan is at the plate. So for me, it's just sticking to my plan and attacking. It's just a matter of trusting your stuff and not trying to necessarily pitch to them, but pitch to my strengths and, trust that that'll get me through.
Daniel, what kind of advice did you get from those with the Bisons when you were about to go out there yesterday? Was there something that was said that really helped, maybe calm you down, put things in perspective and slow things down?
They just told me not to change anything. They're like, you got here for a reason. There's no reason to, go out there and change anything that you've been doing. Just go right after them and attack them with your fastball and get ahead of them and just, put them away when you can. And, that's, it's comforting to hear that. Just, it's no matter where you are, you just got to pitch your game and, do your own thing.
Yeah. Now, Daniel, I see the first 2 years of your career, you were 4-11 with a pretty high ERA. Between you and the Jays, is there anything you did to revamp your delivery?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was definitely there was definitely a learning curve, and it took a while. And they just told me basically they're like, you got to be patient, you got to trust us. We're gonna mess with your mechanics. We're gonna get things right, But no, we don't know how long it's gonna take, but you just gotta trust us. And sure enough, I did. And my first year was pretty tough. Never going through failure like that was, was eye-opening. But at the end of the day, I knew I was working hard, and I knew it would pay off at some point. And when it finally did start paying off, it just made me want to work even harder. So to pay off even more.
Well, failure's good for you, Daniel. It's it's going to make you smarter. If that were really the case, then I would be a genius. But it is good for you, and it is part of the learning process. And when you talk about changes that you had made mechanically, was there one change that stood out more than any other?
Trust me, there's a lot going on. But I was kind of a drop and drive guy, and what I mean by that is I would sit back on my back leg, push off with that, and in doing so, I would kind of push the ball. It would be flat to the plate. It was visible for the hitter to see it, and so for a while, they were teaching me how to get on top of the ball, create a downhill plane. That way, it's it's a little bit tougher to not seeing the ball the whole way. And it took me a while to kind of get the hang of that, but once I did, I immediately saw the difference of the swings that the hitters would take on, pitches in the same spot with the same velocity as what they used to. And I'm just like, oh man, getting that by them now, when it used to they'd either foul it off or hit it in the gap.
Yeah. Now, Daniel, is there one guy in the big leagues that you would compare your pitching style to?
I'm not really into trying to compare myself to others. I will tell you that I love watching Clayton Kershaw pitch, the way that he just attacks guys. That for sure is something that I look at and take notes of. But any comparison, nobody really compares to that guy. But I really do like to watch him pitch, and like I said, the way he attacks the hitters, the pitches he uses, he just goes right after them, and that's the way I try to pitch as well. And you can definitely learn from guys in the big leagues, and I definitely try to learn from guys like Clayton Kershaw. But yeah, I mean, there's not really any comparison.
Right.
With Daniel Norris on Baseball Central on Sportsnet and the Sportsnet Radio Network, that's Kevin Barker. I'm Jeff Sambit. Have the Blue Jays outlined, or maybe you've implemented a plan yourself, what that plan is for this year, that when all is said and done in 2014, you have accomplished a certain something? Is there a goal in mind for 2014?
No, I mean, we haven't really sat down and kind of, said anything like that. For me personally, my goal is just to stay healthy the entire year, to answer the bell every fifth day. And, so far I've done that, knock on wood. But yeah, I mean, that was the main thing for me, is just, be healthy, go out there and compete every fifth day, get my work done in the weight room, in the training room, stay healthy, stay fresh. It's a long year. It's, you're making around 25 starts a year, 25, 26 starts a year. I was hoping they were wanting me to get to around 130 innings. So it's just, completing that, and, that was the main goal. As for where I'll be, where I want to be, I try not to think about that, just because it's 100% out of my control. I can't control where they put me or what I do. So it's just kind of pointless to worry about that. But, so far they've challenged me, and, I'm appreciative of every opportunity they've given me, for sure.
Focus on your time with the Buffalo Bisons and continued success. A combined 10-1 with a 2.25 ERA, 22 starts this summer, 3 different minor league teams. Daniel Norris, rooting for you. Thank you, Daniel, for this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.